Okay, what's up, my beautiful people? I see a lot of things have been trending about our good brother in Mr. Kanye West. I'm not for sure what's really going on. Actually, I'm just catching up to things because I have been not paying attention. But there's a few things that has been dropped by our fellow black community, I guess I can say. And I'm trying to understand what are y'all doing? And what I'm asking is, are you leading with love? Are you leading with protection and guidance? How is this helping our fellow brother in his time of need? Because a lot of us are struggling to do God's will. We're struggling to get those messages across because we know that we're going to get attacked. But I kind of look at Kanye's little walk of life as if he's actually committing to what God's asking him to do. And that's unapologetically being himself, being authentic and letting you guys know that there's a lot of stuff that's going on that you're not paying attention to. Now, y'all are the same people who said, when he said years ago about being stuck in slavery, or slavery was a choice. And I sit here on my platform and I'm telling you guys the same thing. You choose with your own free will how you want to live out your life. Some of you choose to go to a dead-end job that you know is going to get you nowhere. And you have to tap in and be monitored by other people, knowing that that's not where your soul wants to be. Meaning you are enslaved, I should say, not a slave, but enslaved. Guys, look up the meaning of words. Look up the root of words before you guys get on these platforms and start canceling and denouncing folks. And I posted up a great message today in my story with a song not quoted, but with some lyrics there that gives you a little bit of more information about this world. A lot of us are awakening to who we are, and we don't care about what the people saying anymore. It's only for us and God. We know what God has called us to do, and we know what mission we're on. And we're just like, okay, whatever to y'all. You can either hear what I'm saying or whatever. Because while we sit here arguing, we're made of the same material. We're made of the same genetics. Where you want to sit here and put your brother on the back burner because he's letting you know something that you don't agree with? Y'all better open up, bro. Y'all better get it together because God is literally speaking through chosen people and you are not listening. You're not taking in the messages. You're not getting on to what he's saying. You're like, oh, okay, none of that matters because what he said was disrespectful. A lot of stuff is disrespectful. A lot of stuff is disrespectful. But we sat here and we took it for years. But now it's coming like, okay, we can't stand in our own power? Are you afraid to stand into your own power? Because I know I was for years until I realized the power that I have. That's connecting me to my source, my God, that gives me these beautiful ways of life and how to go through life and help other people understand life, because that's what we all have a mission to do. But most of us are checking out of our mission because we're not comfortable opening our mouth to say what needs to be said. And this goes for me too, because I shy away from a lot of messages because of y'all people, the people, not because of God, because God got my back on these messages. God's going to help me tap in more to get these messages through. But when some of us are being attacked like how you guys are doing Kanye, it makes it very hard to let your fellow people know, hey bro, you might not want to do that because that's going to mess you up. Hey bro, we've been enslaved for years and now we just standing up making it a choice every day when we go clock in to work. Because let's take it a little deeper. Why do we pay for water, sewage, trash, air? Why do we pay for all that stuff? Because people said so, right? God didn't ask us to pay for none of that. Why would he be asking us to pay for something that's already been made, that he made for free? People have created this world to be how it is, and yet we, as humans, are going against what God's saying and banding up together to do what people are saying. You guys have to look deeper into these historic messages. Look at the replay of the history and what somebody is actually saying to you. Okay, yeah, he might be saying something that is coming off a little... It's hitting you in another way because you never heard it before. But sometimes I do that with my messages. Sometimes you got to hit us where it hurts so you can understand that you need to heal there. There's some trauma there that you don't understand. And that's what he's triggering some of y'all. Y'all haywiring right now because you don't understand what he's talking about. You just huh? because you're not a free thinker. You need somebody to tell you what to do every morning. And I'm talking to y'all like this for real, open-hearted, because that was me. I needed somebody to tell me what to do until I got tired and was like, you know what? Stop telling me what to do. Who are you? There's only one source that lives within us that gives us the same definition of a royalty every day. Gives the same definition of a free will every day. God lets us know what he wants us to do every day. You just have to have a relationship with him. That's what we've been talking about for 2 years now. What's your relationship with God? Now, we can all sit here and joke, hee ha ha ha, about Kanye don't have a relationship with God. But if you guys remember, when he came to the scene, he was talking about God and how Jesus walks. And y'all didn't like that. Y'all didn't like the messages that he was talking about then. So why is we listening to y'all now? Why is we listening to who y'all are? Because what y'all saying didn't even make sense back then. Because you didn't want to hear what he was talking about when he was talking about Jesus. You didn't want to hear what he was trying to tell us about then. But now he's going back to his old messages to waken you guys up to things, and you still slave. You still being some sheeps. And it's not really making any sense. I'm trying my best to understand the logic, the logicality. That's not even a word. The logic of this. Because I sit here and I'm like, I have my own personal conversations. So I'm like, let me talk to my tribe and see what's up. Y'all agreeing or disagreeing? What's going on with it? Where we at? Where is our mindset? Because there's so much in a day's work that we could be doing by building our own community back up together with one another. But you so worried about a brand that ain't yours. And not trying to get more information about what's really going on behind the veil. Because I keep repeating this, guys, and I want you guys to pick it up. We're in an unveiling right now. Revelations, unveiling, revealing. It's time to reveal. So why do you guys think that you're not going to be triggered by information that people receive right now? There's no more sleeping. There's no more time to be clocking out, sleeping in all day, laying in the bed not getting your messages. It's time for you to get up, open up your mouth, and let the Lord use you. But some of us are so weak-minded that we're letting the humans take over. We're letting the human part of us take over and not our God's part of us take over. The part that is connected to Jehovah. We're not letting that part take over. We're letting this worldly part take over and letting our minds be dimmed. You gotta free your mind. That's the same thing he's been saying. Slavery was a choice. Because you guys choose who you want to be every day. You choose how you want to set up yourself every day. But there are sometimes you get into this mindset where you're like, well, that doesn't make any sense. What he's saying doesn't make any sense. He's triggering me. Why? Ask yourself that today. Why am I triggered by what he said? How is it affecting you right now? Because if anything, I see that it's an attack against him. How is it an attack against you? Let's talk about it a little more, because that's been on my heart all week. And I want you guys, if you are prayer warriors, if you understand our relationship with God, let him talk to you. Let him use you to give us some clarity on Kanye. Because right about now, I'm not going to turn my back on my brother. I don't know this man. I don't know him. But I know that God created us all. And if one of us is suffering, we all suffering. So it's time for us to band together and stop pulling these division strings. Because that's what we're doing. There's no growth here when we keep going backwards. And I'm still trying to understand how we're going to grow if all we want to do is argue with one another about dumb stuff. Y'all don't even know that man, but y'all arguing about him. Or you counseling him. You probably never even bought a pair of his shoes in the first place. I don't get it. It makes absolutely no sense. How about you take all this frustration you got about him and put it into your own business. Put it into your own self. Make that brand grow. Become a billionaire for yourself. Because we so worried about the other brands, you're not worried about your own brand. I wanted to, I don't know. Kanye, come to Free Your Journey so we can have a conversation. Because I understand you more than I think I should. It's weird. But I would love to be able to pick your brain and we can pick my brain too. Maybe we can have some messages together. Because I understand what you're saying. And I'm starting to question myself. I'm secure in who I am. And I think where we are now is like most of us are not. So we're questioning a lot of things. But remember, stay true to the history, not the script. Because the script changes daily. Mind you that you write your script. You can rewrite it and then re-roll it every day. You can play who you want to play. But the history of this land and this nation will stand true. The history of this land and this nation will stand strong. How about we go do some history together and we actually research the 12 tribes of Israel, the Hebrews. How about we take that class? Y'all let me know what y'all thinking. I love y'all a lot, but I need us to do better as a community. How can we grow? For real. I love you guys. Have a great day. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, join my group, and also I have a TikTok. It's queenrow_111. And please listen to my podcast. There's a bunch of great information about the land, the history, the people, the culture. Get caught up on it. If you're ready to heal, this is for you. Free your journey. You guys have a great day.